Here's why you should not become a vegetarian. Let's talk about it. I also made a video on why you should become a vegetarian, so check that out. First, eating meat is natural, not cruel or unethical. Vegetarians mistakenly elevate the value of animal life over plant life. Research shows that plants also respond electrochemically to threats. Every organism on Earth dies at some point so other organisms can live. There's nothing wrong with this cycle. US slaughterhouses must conform to the Humane Methods of Slaughter Act that mandates that livestock be stunned unconscious before slaughter. Many of the largest US meat producers also adhere to the handling standards developed by Dr. Temple Grandin that factor in animal psychology to design transportation devices, stockyards, loading ramps, and restraining systems that minimize stress and calm animals as they are led to slaughter. Second, vegetarian diets are not necessarily better for the environment. Raising beef is often the most efficient way to produce food for humans. About 85% of US grazing land is not suitable for raising crops humans can eat. 98% of the original American prairie lands, along with their native plants and animals, are gone. Most of the land is now covered in corn and wheat fields. Natural prairie grasslands can coexist with sustainable herds of cattle or bison, but they cannot exist with monocrop agriculture. Almost 100 million acres of farmland in the Corn Belt has lost all topsoil due to erosion, reducing corn and soybean yields by 6%, which is almost $6 billion lost for farmers. The erosion also pollutes nearby waterways. Vegetarian diets can cause the death of animals too. According to a 2003 study at Oregon State University, about 6 animals per acre that live in agricultural croplands are killed during harvest. Further, it's not necessary to become vegetarian to lower our environmental print. Some vegetarians eat an unhealthy diet, drive SUVs, and consume eggs and dairy products produced at factory farms. Some meat eaters use solar panels, ride bikes, grow their own vegetables, and eat free-range organic meat. All of a person's actions make a difference, not just a single act such as eating meat. Third, eating meat is part of a healthful diet. Meat is the most convenient protein source available. In one serving, meat provides all the essential amino acids as well as essential nutrients such as iron, zinc, and B vitamins. Most plant foods do not provide adequate levels of all the essential amino acids in a single serving. Meat is the best source of vitamin B12, a vitamin necessary for nervous and digestive system health. Although it's also found in eggs and dairy, a peer-reviewed 2003 study showed 2 in 3 vegetarians were vitamin B12 deficient compared to 1 in 20 meat eaters. Eating meat also provides a better source of iron than a vegetarian diet. The body absorbs 15 to 35% of the heme iron in meat, but only absorbs 2% to 20% of the non-heme iron found in vegetarian sources like leafy greens and beans. Number 4, a diet that includes meat does not raise risk of disease. Saturated fats from meat are not to blame for modern diseases like heart disease, cancer, and obesity. Chemically processed vegetable oils like corn and canola cause these conditions because they contain harmful free radicals and trans fats formed during chemical processing. Lean red meat eaten in moderation can be a healthful part of a balanced diet. There is no evidence that moderate consumption of unprocessed lean meat has any negative health effects. However, charring meat during cooking can create over 20 chemicals linked to cancer. And the World Cancer Research Fund finds that processed meats like bacon, sausage, and salami, which contain preservatives such as nitrates, are strongly associated with bowel cancer and should be avoided. They emphasize that lean, unprocessed red meat can be a valuable source of nutrients and do not recommend that people remove red meat from their diets entirely, but rather that they limit consumption to 11 ounces per week or less. Number 5, a diet that includes fish provides the body with essential omega-3 fatty acids. Fish are a powerful source of the omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA, which are important for brain function, lowering triglycerides, and reducing the risk of death from heart attacks and strokes. Although the omega-3 fatty acid ALL can be found in plant oils, the ALL must first be converted by the body into essentially EPA and DHA. The process is inefficient and may provide the same cardiovascular benefits as eating fish. And number 6, vegetarians do not live longer. This myth stems from the fact that vegetarians tend to be more health conscious overall, eating a more balanced diet and smoking less than a general population. When a study from the German Cancer Research Center compared health conscious meat eaters with vegetarians, there was no difference in overall mortality rates. So what are your thoughts? Are you thinking about becoming a vegetarian? If you like this video, hit that like button, consider subscribing. I talk about money and everything related to it, so don't miss out. And as always, take care of your money.